Things church members must understand. Well, a little correction. When you miss church, nobody is affected but you. But when you miss a church of the Mother of Harlots, you have just missed hellfire. When you withdraw as a worker, God replaces you on time to the point you become irrelevant. When you withdraw as a worker for men, not for God, God sees you as person that knows the right thing to do, only be relevant for God, because men have no heaven of their own but God alone. When you deliberately refuse to support church projects, God raises other better and serious givers. You deliberately refuse to support a Chruch of the Mother of Harlots. Don't be afraid, because God knows you are doing the right thing. Put your money in a living altar of God, not in an altar of a liar. When you start fighting the church, God sees you as his enemy. When you fight for the truth, God sees you as a friend, not an enemy, because many Chruch of the Mother of Harlots is against the truth today. They are always after you when you stand for the truth. Don't worry, always speak the right word for God. Isaiah 5:20 Woe to those who call evil good and good evil. When you leave the church, more serious people come in. Don't regret when you leave the Chruch of the Mother of Harlots. People might say all type of things against you. Just run to God in order to direct you to a living church, because God is only interested in you soul. When you eat your tithes, offerings and sacrifice, the grace on the church stops working for you. When you refuse to give your sacrifice to Church of the Mother of Harlots and take it to the right place, like living altar, widows, motherless babies, home the poor and more, the way the word of God says, you will be very right with God. Do not invest on church foundation built on lies. Many will say just do what the minister says, not what God says. The grace of the Church of the Mother of Harlots never stands for any man, not a building, but the grace of Jesus Christ stands for you. When you gossip your church to other members or outsiders, you become a rebel and a disloyal worshipper. When you open the truth to the blind people about the Church of a Mother of Harlots, you are not gossiping but working against the kingdom of darkness over people's lives. Only speak for God, not against God, because this is your service here on earth. When you speak evil of the church, the angels working with the church withdraws from you. Speak for God, not against God, and speak against the Church of the Mother of Harlots. Because many people have written their names in hellfire without knowing it, because they love to stand with evil and saying that God will judge the church on the last days, but without thinking of their own souls. An angel work for you when you are right with God, not doing evil and thinking that the angel of the Church of the Mother of Harlots is working for you. When you don't want control, discipline, and correction from the church, you are one step closer to danger. Discipline is the word of God in a living church, in a living altar, not in Church of the Mother of Harlots. So run to God as your pastor and ask him what he is saying to you today, and not what he said to you yesterday, because yesterday the church might be a living church, but today it might have been converted to the Church of Harlots. You will never be in danger when you run to God, not to men. Your church is the symbol of the ministry's mantle and mandate, and not you, so with you or without you the work will succeed. See yourself privileged to be a part of God's program. God is the symbol of your life and not a man, so work for God to see your heart become. You can only succeed with God, and your works will be recorded in heaven, not the heaven of men. See yourself privileged, really working for God to see you. Not men giving you praise, but at the end of your examination here on earth you only will receive the praises of pain. Those who fight the church never end well. Stop it. Send to all relevant platforms. Think before you act. Those who fight the Church of the Mother of Harlots always end well. Stop praising the men and women of evil, because the words of God is getting every day cold and cold and cold every day. Send to all relevant platforms. Think before you give praises, so that you shouldn't be found wanting for the things you knows nothing about, when God knock at the day of your judgment. Because heaven and hell is real. Thanks and God bless you. Please share to save souls. This is Open Heaven Harry, a channel that tell you and me how to be a better person in this earth and still make heaven. All appreciation goes to God alone. We say thank you for watching. Watch previous topic on Open Heaven Harry. And thanks you for watching today topic. Productions, Nigeria and Barcelona, Spain. Email, openheaven2095@gmail.com. WhatsApp, 6042924889. God we trust. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you have questions, never forget that we have answers. If you have been blessed by this message and you feel led, please give your feedback. Please help us to improve. And never forget to please subscribe and share to bless and save souls. Thanks and God bless you, because heaven is made for you and your household.